What is up guys, Soccerkönig here, and today I'm here with my level 150 playthrough, which I promised you in my last video versus the PKA Blackbeard. Before we start, I'm gonna show you my bonus stats, because right now I'm at 35% in damage, which is the most important damage here since the Blackbeard is a Psy boss. So we start in the level 150 run, and I did a little bit of optimization with the team. So we now have like more accessible units even as the supports as in the previous video. The unique supports, I would call them, is the treasure map Shiryu support on Uta to remove the poison, and the Legend Brook support on Nami to give us damage reduction on stage 4, and also the Perospero support on Robin and Jinbei, which is not mandatory, it's just to lock our orbs on the final boss stage again, so we can actually use Wano orbs 3 turns in a row. And as the ship now, we're just using the current available any chip. So it's just max special 1.75 attack. So we don't have to stall as much as in my previous video. As a friend captain, we're still gonna use the Law and Beppo unit, and we're gonna start on Beppo again. Stage 3 has two different variations. One is with the attack down debuff and one is with the threshold reduction debuff. And with this team, the whole concept is the same. You do the same things, it doesn't matter which stage you get. So that should be pretty easy then. On the first stage you don't have to stall, you just swap your Beppo to Law one time, and then you just finish the whole stage through just normal attacks. The good thing here with the Law and Beppo is when we hit with effective typing, so with typing advantage from our int units against the Psy enemies, we also get a tandem, which will be considered a matching orb here. And on stage 2 we just swap back to Beppo again and just attack normally here as well. Stage 3 is the mini-boss Doc Q. As I said, there are two different variations. You're going to do the same, it doesn't matter which variation. Although with the attack down variation you can clear the stage in one less turn. So nonetheless, first turn you just swap back to Law. So you're one away from Special Gorge Max. And then you attack with your int units to save you a tandem orb for the further turns ahead. So just gonna get damage. Your friend captain gets blown away for 2 turns. You just one tap here until your friend captain is back again. You get inflicted with special reverse, which is not the worst since it's only 2 turns and you're gonna store them here anyways. So you just tap again and get the Doc Q back. Now you get special binded, but the captain ability of the Shanks crew gets completely rid of it. The most important thing here is Shanks crew needs to be level limit break 5 for the stage 4. So what you're gonna do now is, if you have the threshold variation, you would still have 1 turn of threshold left. So we pretend now this is the worst variation and just stall another turn to show you that nothing bad will happen after that. It's just a passing a turn. And then you just swap back to Beppo to get your Special Gorge Max again. And then you can just clear with normal attacks. Use your int units to get the color advantage and just clear normally. Barges is going to be a quick character and inflicts us with special reverse, which the Beppo Law unit completely takes care of, and gives us bind and paralysis. What you're gonna do now here first is you wanna activate the Shanks crew special, because you get a chain lock with it, and Barges has also an interrupt when you have a chain lock. He will cut your HP by 80% of your current HP. And What I mentioned before, level limit break 5 is important because you get 3 turns of chain lock with the shank screw, and you also extend it by 1 turn with the captain ability. So you got 4 turns, and you got pretty much the rest of the stages at chain lock. What you're gonna do after is you wanna heal back with Hiyori again, and give you full Wano orbs and also get locked. Then you wanna use Uta. And last but not least, you want to use Nami here and get the damage reduction from Brook. Because if Budges gets defeated, then he will do a 100k death hit. But with the 60% damage reduction of the Brook support and the inbuilt damage reduction from the Shank Screw Captain ability, we will pretty much only take like 23k-ish damage. So we're just gonna clear normally here. Since we keep our Wano orbs, it doesn't really matter with attack order you attack. And we got like 24.3k damage. And now at the final boss stage, we get inflicted with attack down, rainbow shield, and also the threshold damage reduction. And all type orbs will considered be as like less damage orbs, as you can see here on the top. So with the Wano orbs, it doesn't matter for us. So we swap here first with the Beppo to Law again to get the death down through immunity and also the follow-up death down for the next stage. Then we use the special of Law and Beppo to get the base attack boost and the conditional boost. It's important that you use them first, because if you use Robin Jinbei first, you're gonna get the 1-turn base attack boost from Robin Jinbei, which gets removed by Blackbeard, because he has this debuff here on top, which reduces the duration of the base attack boost by 1 turn. And last but not least, to get rid of the attack down, the rainbow shield and the threshold, you use Robin Jinbei special. They also nice for this stage because they get rid of the ship bind ability or the ship bind with their limit break ability. So this unit completely takes care of all the debuffs in the final boss stage by themselves. So it's pretty much the MVP here. And what you're gonna do now here is you can just attack first with the Shank Screw or the Hiyori, so you don't use an int damage unit first and then just attack normally. And this should be way more than enough damage. As you can see, we already did almost 2 billion and we had 1 attack left with the most heavy hitting unit with Beppo and Law. So he revives with 50% HP, but we also have the multi-turn duration buffs, so this is enough damage to also kill the revive with everything we had before. So you just do again Shanks or Hiyori first, and then you do all the other units. And yeah, this is pretty much the whole 150 PKA Blackbeard. I hope you like the team. I try to make it more accessible for all the players. And yeah, tell me in the comments how you like the team. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments. If you like the video, leave a like here, and yeah, I'll see you at the rest or in the next video. Bye bye.